Hey everyone, Tony Gentilcore here, coming to you from my living room and not core. So I want to show you another screen you can implement to kind of prove to people that they probably don't have tight or short hamstrings, that in fact it might be an active end range hip flexion issue. So what you're going to have them do is you kind of do a bastardized active site leg raise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my leg up and I'm going to stop when I start to feel the first restriction, which is right about there. Like I'm feeling a little restriction and stress in my hamstring right there, right about there. Which, that's not a horrible active straight leg raise. It's pretty passable, but I want to see if I can see an improvement with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into active hip flexion and I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest and I'm going to try to pretend like I'm crushing a Coke can between my thigh and my pelvis. So I'm going to bend my knee and I'm going to pull in. So I'm really trying to get that active end range hip flexion. I'm going to see if I have an improvement. Boom. So I went from about 70 degrees to an easy 90 degrees just from doing active end range hip flexion. So don't always go to the hamstrings. It could be more of a hip flexion issue because most people don't train in that end range hip flexion. So that could just be a way of disproving that someone probably doesn't have tight hamstrings, and the culprit is not hamstrings, and they should probably stop stretching their hamstrings. They probably have to work on active hip flexion range of motion, not to mention anterior core and the glutes. So hope that made sense, and